The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views or ideas of the staff or management of KWSH or the 110 Broadcast Group.
His J, upon Heathleys. Oh, his Hexagonamazi. Welcome to the June 23rd edition of the Seminole Nation radio show. I'm your host, WHITEKILLER. Good morning. I hope everybody's doing the thing about staying clean, washing your hands and blowing your nose in a napkin and all that stuff that is now the new normal. Just making sure that everything is sanitized and properly taken care of during this period of COVID-19. We got a lot of information today. We'll also have a special guest, probably about 11:15ish. We'll be calling in from parts unknown, getting an update on the Veterans Center that is currently being built out at Mixcook Mission. We'll have Randy Northcott, a procurement specialist for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. He'll be calling in, giving us an update on the Veterans Center. Today, I was just talking to Dennis a little bit over the weekend. I hope everybody had a good Father's Day. It's a time to lift up Dad and give him all the bills that you've got. If you have a college student, and say, here, take care of this for me, Pops. But, we remember those moments and look back fondly because it's, our kids trying to make inroads in this world. And we're thankful for that. And it is indeed a blessing. And so just a belated Father's Day greeting to all you fathers out there and grandfathers and mothers even making it happen too as well. We are currently experiencing some technical ups and downs within the nation. So if you've been trying to contact the Seminole Nation, please be advised and be patient. We thank you for your patience. Be advised that sporadically the internet and the phones are coming back up. They're configuring and doing testing as we speak. I came from the communications office where at 8 o'clock to 9 this morning I had great internet service and phone service, and then from about 10 till 11 it just went away, but I'm sure it'll come back up. Josh, Zach, and Adam are all doing a wonderful job and trying to get this thing up and running, so please be patient. And for those of you that are emailing in and getting a response of being kicked back on your applications, it is just due to the fact that the internet service is down, and we are highly encouraging that you mail in your applications at this time. Again, highly encouraging to mail in your applications or take them up to the drop box. It's located at the Seminole Nation complex entrance there in Milwaukee. Recently we had some of our Seminole tribal citizens walk on, and would like to spend a few moments with them. Rocky Leray Larney Sr., age 65, passed away on June 15th, 2020 at his home in McLeod, Oklahoma. He was born June 25th, 1954 in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, to parents Lee Larney and Geneva Maxine Brown Larney. He was a member of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. Rocky worked as a construction inspector for the government agency, Oklahoma Environmental Health. He had worked there for 37 years until his retirement. Rocky is survived by his sons Curtis and Kenya Larney of Shawnee, Rocky Larney Jr. of Shawnee, Aaron Larney of Bethel, Dakota Larney of McLeod, his daughters Susan and Dwayne Ahady in Shawnee, Mandy and Andrew Ellis of Tecumseh, and Santana Larney of McLeod, brothers Alan Larney of Shawnee, Walter and Rebecca Larney of Awoka, and Roy and Colleen Larney of Oklahoma City, sisters Harriet and Dennis Larney of Moore, Oklahoma, Billy Grass of Shawnee, Oklahoma, Nevalee Deer of Shawnee, and Lonnie DeStewart of Tallahena. 17 grandchildren and 10 great-grandchildren. He is preceded in death by his parents, his brother Darnell Daryl Larney, his sisters Suzanne Colongo and Patricia Kent Larney. Funeral services were Friday, June 19th at Seminole Methodist Church with Rick Deere officiating, and burial service was at the church cemetery. Kevin Harjo, age 90, passed away June 18th, 2020 at his home in Woke, Oklahoma. He was born December 23rd, 1929 in Seminole County to parents Choya Harjo and Susie Connor. Kevin served his country in the United States Army, and he spent most of his life in the Vamoose, Oklahoma area. He was a member of the Seminole Nation. Kevin was self-employed as a small engine repairman. He enjoyed doing odd jobs for people and fixing things. He was the oldest ordained deacon and member of Cedar Creek Baptist Church. Kevin never had any children of his own and is survived by his nieces Mary Hobelda of Woke, Oklahoma, Rebecca Graham of Woke, Oklahoma, Wayne Harjo of Conawa, and Linda Hobelda of Awoka, and his nephew George Tebey of Ardmore, Oklahoma. He was preceded in death by his parents, 3 brothers, and 1 sister. Funeral service was held June 22nd at Cedar Creek Eufaula Church near Conawa by Reverend Dorsey Nero officiating. Burial service was held at the Seminole Nation National Veterans Cemetery in Seminole, Oklahoma near Miccosukee. Casket bearers were Anthony Hill, Warren Harjo, Leander Yellowfish, Choya Yellowfish, Jonah Hobelda, and Norman Hill. Honorary bearers were Louis Carpicci, Jerome Hill, Walter Coker, Hal Hobelda, and Eugene Harjo Jr. This week today we celebrate some happy birthdays to Rhonda Factor, Danelle Neal, Wally Harjo, former Miss Seminole Samantha Hooper, Marty Lena, and Keaton Esselstrom, who had a birthday yesterday. Upcoming birthdays are Kay Northcott Hurst, Marissa Kaylee Coker, Lauren Coker, A.J. Foster, Joshua Kuhn, Jessica Powell, and Woodko Long. Also upcoming is Ethan Burgess and Shane Phillips in Buffalo Hill. And a special shout out to Staff Sergeant Tennyson Kirchie, who is having a birthday this weekend. T-Bone. Woodko. Some of the news, again, the IT servers and phone services affecting Woka, Seminole, and Miccosukee Mission are being configured with sporadic service. Service nonetheless continuing, so please be patient. All is getting fixed for the betterment of operations at the Seminole Nation. We apologize for any inconvenience. The Treasury Office has an update. As of yesterday, no assistance checks have been dispersed. No assistance checks have been dispersed. The office is working diligently on completing them as they arrive, the applications, in hopes of getting the assistance to the people as quickly as possible. No timeline for disbursement. I'll say again, no timeline for disbursement at this time. There's a lot of applications that's coming in, and you have about 3 folks that are processing it, beginning with the opening of the envelope, all the way through the process, going through accounting, treasury, and a final committee look at the application. But nothing has been disbursed. Contrary to popular belief, Chief has not pocketed any of the money or driving around in a new Lincoln Town car, so it's not happening. But White Killer does not have any new pants. I'm still wearing the same old holy pants I've been wearing for a while. So things like that, I just want to squash the rumors on any type of involvement. So from if a person refuses to accept that as explanation, it's not on me. It's what happens when you get into a position, I'm supposed, part of the job. So no disbursements as of yet. The COVID-19 assistance application drop box is also located in the Woka Tribal Complex entrance. There's one drop box, big black drop box. It's located at the tribal entrance. Please do not use the BCR Tag Agency drop box, which is located at Miccosukee, as an application drop. You run the risk of not getting an application fulfilled if you put it out there at Miccosukee. So there is no drop box at Miccosukee. The only drop box is at the tribal complex at the Woka entrance. Emergency assistance application with systems being down and you've sent it by email, please be aware at this time is encouraged to send by postal mail or drop box to the complex office. Be advised the complex offices are not currently open to the public, so if you're going up there to drop one off at the complex and trying to get to that front door, it's not open for the safety of the employees and safety of yourself. It's not open. Applications online can be downloaded at www.sno-nsn.gov, www.sno-nsn.gov. And if you're having trouble accessing that, I got a call this morning from an employee saying they tried to access it. And for you technophobes out there, what that means is you need to clear your browser that you're using, so that when you do type it in, again, it should come up. There are also applications located at the 3 convenience store locations. If they're not currently out there, or they're out, and also at the Woolka OAP and Mississippi Mission Transit bus stops. If you don't see any out there at the bus stops, please give me a call at my office so I can come out and replenish some of the stock out there at the convenience stores or the bus stops. I'll be happy to print some off and put some out there. My number is 405-382-1010, 405-382-1010, the communications office. Tag office is open to process requests through the email, Tag office is open to process requests through the mail and drop box. The lobby will remain closed to the public until the state of emergency is lifted for the Seminole Nation. The tag office will process requests dropped off at the office while you wait in your vehicle, as long as you arrive before 3:30. Please call the office after you drop your registration documents off and let them know you're waiting. Please be aware the office will not accept cash at this time. The office will not accept cash at this time. Office says thank you for your patience and understanding as we work to ensure the health of employees, which enable us to continue and be of service to tribal members during the pandemic. If you have any questions, contact the Seminole Nation Tag Office at 405-382-8617, 405-382-8617, or email them at, sorry, I don't have that. Let me scratch that. Just contact them at that phone number. They are working off a separate line, and they should be able to receive your calls at this time. Jason Tiger gave me a call this morning and said, "Can you put this on the radio?" And I said, "I sure will." Hey, Sand Creek Eufaula will be having a gospel singing on July 3rd, beginning at 7 p.m. MC of the festivities will be David Little. Jason says, bring your lawn chairs and everyone is welcome. Concession will be available. So bring your lawn chairs and everyone welcome to the July 3rd Sand Creek Eufaula gospel singing. Concession available. Get them greasy hamburgers, I bet, too. Well, that's what I'll be looking for. Greasy cheeseburgers. Get up there and sing, too. COVID-19. I just passed the Reynolds Wellness Center on the way up here, and I saw that they had looked like they still probably got about an hour, about 45 minutes left, I believe. Seminole County Health Department is hosting a COVID-19 drive-through testing currently in partnership with the City of Seminole at the Reynolds Wellness Center parking lot. The COVID-19 test clinic is ongoing till noon today, or until supplies are no longer available. As I drove by, it was wide open, no one there. So if you're within our listening area, I encourage you to go through the drive-through testing at the Reynolds Wellness Center. Currently ongoing for the next 45 minutes. Press release came out the other day, posted on social media. At this time, the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma administration confirmed that a second employee had tested positive for COVID-19, prompting an immediate closing of the Mississippi Mission Diabetes and CHR facility. Both remain closed, and both employees are receiving medical treatment and currently recovering at home. The diabetes and CHR programs have identified one other staff member that may have been working in close proximity with the employee. As a precaution, the employee will work from home temporarily. The health and safety of our staff and community is of paramount importance. To ensure their protection, the Seminole Nation has already taken preventative action at its headquarters and at its essential operational programming and service location. Since the end of March, all tribal physical meetings have been canceled or rescheduled, and business travel has been canceled or postponed. Where necessary, essential meetings are being held via teleconference and internally with CDC guiding principles. Almost all staff are working from home as appropriate, and prior to the confirmation, the diabetes and CHR programs had rigorous business continuity measures in place to ensure that it can maintain its normal operations. So as a preventive measure, the situation was mitigated, and there was a press release put out in support of that. So everybody's doing fine. And again, it's just one of those things, one of the realities that we're facing as a nation on how we move forward and how this CARES funding can assist and help us in providing the services so that we don't lose step with what's going on. So again, just there's a lot of information going on today. I noticed over the weekend, there was a rise in COVID attacks. A lot of our elders are susceptible to those with the pre-existing conditions, and we need to take and be vigilant on making sure that we're doing everything we can to mitigate the risks as we move forward in this unknown area. One of the areas that we have that will be affecting the elders is our Elder Veterans Program. Our elder veterans are actually some of our key ambassadors with the Seminole Nation Honor Guard, playing a big role in that. One of the efforts that we have ongoing is the construction and building of the Seminole Nation Veterans Center. And with that, I think we might have on the line Randy Northcott. He's the procurement specialist for the Seminole Nation Procurement Office, and he's had a hand in watching it grow from ground up. And I've asked Randy to come on today to just share with us a little bit about what's going on at the Mixookie Mission on the construction site, and maybe just gain some insight on the future of that Veterans Building Service Center. Randy, are you on?
I'm here, Bo.
Hey, good morning. It's Jay. How you doing?
Doing good today. Great day.
Good deal. Just going to give you a heads up. You hit me up earlier when I call, and it was an accidental call, so I got that recording for you. I'll save it.
I wondered if you got that.
Yes, it was good. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Excellent.
Keeps us human. Hey, just a little bit. Tell us a little bit how you got involved with this program, and just share with the audience a little bit and kind of paint the picture of how things are going out there at the Veterans Center, and maybe we can gain a little insight on the process that you got going in front of you.
Sure thing, Bo. The Seminole Nation Veterans Service Center that's currently under construction is a product of a lot of hard work, a lot of determination from previous council members, veterans, a lot of teamwork from past administration, and we're fortunate to be here today and to be involved in the actual construction project. The hard work was done before the first shovel ever turned the first shovel of dirt, because this is a project that's a matching grant from the Department of Housing and Urban Development and the Seminole Nation. HUD decided to partner with us and share the cost on this, and so the grant was approved. I want to say it was in 2016, and by HUD, and then September of 2017, the Seminole Nation Tribal Council approved the matching funds for it. So we spent 2019 in negotiations with different construction companies, different contractors, and chose one, went to contract, and then thankfully in January of this year we were able to break ground. Mm-hmm. And it is a complete custom build that the Veterans Committee has been involved in from day one. This has their preferences all over it. It's an amazing building, just a little over 6,000 square feet. That is, there's not another one like it in the world. This is a total original. It's a sight to see. It's a monument to our veterans and their service and their experience in the service. And we're so thankful to be here today and watch their vision, get to witness their vision come to fruition.
Mm-hmm. Now, the building itself has gone through some construction delays, but they've continued to move forward. Where are we at right now as far as the construction of it? When are we looking to open up?
When we broke ground in January, our goal completion date was September 1. Everyone has had experience with or had some setbacks from the COVID-19 outbreak. We've had some material delays, some even contractor delays related to the COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
But the contractor that the veterans chose for this job has pushed through. They have worked weekends. They've worked longer than 10-hour days to get us back on track. They worked in the mud at times just because they are so proud to be involved in this project as well. I hear every day, every time I visit the job site, how proud these workers or these subcontractors are to be involved in this job, because they said it's nothing like they've ever seen. And so we have had times where we were a little behind schedule, but they've worked so diligently that they've put us back on schedule, and we are still looking at September 1st completion date. And our goal was originally to make sure that we had this ready for a ribbon cutting ceremony for this year's Nation Days.
Right.
And we're still shooting for that same timeline, and I'm thankful. It looks like it's going to happen.
It's a beautiful building when you drive by Mississippi and it sits up on the hills. It was a really good sight, and how it overlooks the cemetery. I can attest to that Monday of Memorial Day. I happened to be out there taking pictures and filming the broadcast of the ceremony they had out there, but I wanted to go check it out, and I didn't expect them to be working. They were working on Memorial Day up there, and they were just happy, and I just told them, I said, if you guys hear some gunshots down below, it's just our honor guard doing a salute. But they were really appreciative and happy to be there. I talked to the site foreman, so I can attest to that, and I'm really thankful they're doing that. What do we have to look forward to from this point forward to completion? I mean, where are we at on the construction? How much is completed so far?
Right now, I'd say we are at about 70% complete. We have the roof on. We're in the dry. The roof is on. The walls are up. The floor is down, and they are completing the sheetrock, and we're scheduling paint to be delivered to the site just within the next couple of weeks, once the air conditioning and electricians are done. But it's a beauty. It really is. It is a monument to these veterans, as it should be. This is their house, and I have no doubt that it is a standard for all future construction projects to be measured by. we're really proud of it, and we're really thankful for the veterans to have taken time to meet with us and help us plan this. And the honor guard, we have to give a shout out to the Seminole Nation honor guard, the color guard. They have been there to help anytime they've been called on, and it's really a time of unity that everyone has pulled together and really got this thing going, got this off the ground. Our office here in procurement, our number one goal, our number one job is to make sure that federal funding, that the federal funds are spent properly according to federal guidelines, and really that's all we do.
Right.
That's important, but the actual design and creation and the build of this and all the positive energy that surrounds this building has been a sight to see.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that everyone is so proud to be a part of.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to. And personally speaking, as a veteran, and when I see things like this, this is one of the only buildings, if not the building, in Seminole County dedicated to veterans, I believe. Is that correct?
It is. It is the first permanent Veteran Services Center in Seminole County.
Yeah.
And we have, at last count, the most recent count, we had over 1,200 veterans in the that are Seminole Nation tribal members, and that's not to mention all the other veterans in Seminole County.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a place. This will be a place for all veterans and their families
Mm-hmm.
to come and receive help here. I asked our director of Veterans Affairs, Wayne Shaw. I asked him. I said, Wayne, how many people do you help? How many clients do you have? And he said, all of them, everyone. He gladly helps everyone who comes to him who's a veteran or a veteran's family member and asks him for help. He directs them to clinics. Right now, because of the COVID, they're limiting the services they can provide. But he's still taking calls.
Yeah.
Making sure that people get what they or get directed to what they need, where they need it.
And that's the genesis for a lot of good work that's going on within the nation. With the building of the Veterans Services Center, the aquaponics that's ongoing in Ideal and Broadway Street, the greenhouse there, the soon-to-be child care facility in Conoway. Those services are being built and will provide a much-needed relief in some areas, with our agricultural, with our veterans healing, and then, with child care. So there are some good things going on. And
Absolutely.
And you got anything in final, Randy? I know you guys in the procurement offices are working real hard. You guys kind of, I'm going to give a shout out to Terry Jackson there for her work, tireless efforts to make things happen. You guys are, and Mike Cisco and Lori there. Y'all just do a lot of hard work and heavy lifting. A lot of people don't see it, but it's truly recognized within those that internally know what's going on as far as the nation's business. And you got any final words before we roll out?
Well, but we appreciate all kind words, and we appreciate all the positivity. And as much as anything, we are all thankful and happy to serve, because ultimately that's what we're here for. We're here to serve the people of the Seminole Nation, and we're so thankful to be able to do so. And we really appreciate everyone who just has any kind of word of encouragement for us, because this truly is our mission. And we stay focused every day to deliver the best we can to the people of the Seminole Nation and to the citizens of Seminole County, really. And so we thank you all so much for the opportunity to help and to serve.
I am my brother's keeper. Randy, you have a great day, and take care, and tell Terry to save a Coke for me there. Not a Diet Coke, but a real Coke.
We'll do.
All right.
We'll do.
All right, we'll talk to you later, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you for the words.
Thank you, sir.
And with that, we'll draw a close another edition of the Seminole Nation radio program. I'm Bo White Killer. Be nice to one another. Wash them hands. Use that sanitizer. Let's make Clorox happy. Take care of your children and love one another. Be positive. Be positive. Be positive. Because what we're doing now is we're doing the work to reframe the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. Let's all get in and lend a hand. All right. With that, Hadam Chi Chahlis. We'll talk to you later. Wado.